Good day, men. I'm here at a little well here today. It's called St. Kieran's Well, and it's just out beyond Kells in the countryside. And as you can see, there's the stream. Now, this well has a lot of history. And there's masses here at certain times of the year. Important mass is on the first Sunday of August. Now I'll be walking in now and I'll give you a view of how many cures this well is supposed to have. I come here a few times. I was talking to some of the older folk that lives in the area. They've told me down through their years of knowledge of the cures that this well has been credited to for various ailments. Now I'm crossing over the little bridge. I'm heading over here first of all to show you what I'm going to show here. This is the little gully that's running out of the well itself, but on to my left here, this little stream has the cure of whenever people has problems with their feet or legs. As you can see, you sit on the little bench and you put your legs into the water. Now you don't have to come here on a third occasion as normally with a lot of wells, but of course it's lovely to get to these places as often as possible. Now, among those rocks, among those stones, there are cures for the eyes, cure for toothaches. Even we have where you sit into that hollow for cures for the back. Anyone that would have a slip disc or whatever over the back. But, there's so many cures. I think 7 cures in all is attributed to this well. And this one here, cure for the eyes. It's all part of the one well where the little springs are coming up in different places. But the cure of the eyes is in this well. And if you look over across the fence, you'll see more rocks. There's another little well in there that has the cure of the headaches, pains in the head, migraine as such. Now, back in the 40s, that little chapel was built for the priest to say a mass, and we were lucky enough to get mass here on the first Sunday of August. It was beautiful. There was a wee crowd here. It's well maintained, well looked after, and over on the other side here is the well itself, which I'll show you now in a minute. But it's beautiful, absolutely. St. Kieran's Well, Carna Ross, Kells. And this is the well that at 12 o'clock midnight on the eve of the first Sunday in August, there's a vigil being held here since time began, you can nearly say. But what has been witnessed here on a lot of occasions is where the 2 trout at the stroke of midnight will swim up into the well, and one trout crosses over the other the image of the cross. Now, if some people have seen, a lot of people have seen it, a lot of people that attend here for them vigils have seen the shadows of the two trout lying, one lying on top of the other in the form of a cross. But they're supposed to be very, a lot of healing done in around these little springs. And the water is pure completely. It's like invisible. You barely see it, but it's so astonishing to know how the histories of how much wealth in Ireland, and you know, it's worth visiting, because there's no doubt about it. We all need some cure or something, no matter what it is. All the ailments, especially when you come to certain ages. But it is beautiful. This is the holy tree, and people leave little reminders, little rags or whatever would be. Now it has been just cleaned down last month, but last time I was out here, the tree had thousands and thousands of medallions and rosary beads, and all this type of thing that people will live for hoping that they get the cure. And that's the prayer to Saint Kieran. You can see it here. I don't know if you can see it, but his feast of Saint Kieran is on the 14th of June, the 9-day stations, June the 14th to the 22nd. And the annual St. Kieran Sunday is the first Sunday of August at 2 o'clock. But there's so much, there's the Stations of the Cross here also. I'll just give you a quick glimpse of the Stations of the Cross. But up where the little chaplet is, it's lovely. I was talking to the granddaughter of the man that built that here on the first Sunday of August, and it's over 60 years ago. But, a few years back, they brought back, I think once every June, to have on the road and bringing back the old times, and they'd have a fire and dancing and music, mostly for the locals around the area. But it's coming back in more stronger, because I see an advertised there not long ago where it's going to be held once a year, every year, shortly. So that'd be nice to come to, get a bit of old step dancing and a bit of music, the real old Irish music. So it would warm the cockles of your heart, wouldn't it? But lads, that's now St. Kieran's Well. And if you look it up on the internet, you'll see how many cures that this well is supposed to have. So God bless you, lads. Talk to you later. Amen. I'm going to say some prayers here for you all now. God bless, man. And for your families. Thank you.